Howdy folks, Bairdos here, back with another month's logging campaign breakdown. For those that haven't seen these videos from me before, the aim is to let you know exactly what's on offer, how much it will cost you, what use it can serve for some of the items at least, and ultimately, what's worth your points. As is now the norm with the final month of the year, almost every category is halved in price. So, let's get on with it. For 5 points, we have all our usual items in the first tier. Your Beastmen's and Kindred Seals, and Kindred's, High Kindred's and Sacred Kindred Crests. These are all used to enter battlefields of varying difficulty and reward, so it could pose some interest to you, especially this month, since there's the additional Seal Battlefield Spoils campaign going on. This uses Kindred's and High Kindred's Crests for an abundance of rewards, details of which can be found in the video in the description, as well as the card at the top of the video right about now. Along with the seals, we have the usual battlefield entry items in the shape of the Cordial Invite, the Martial Ball Invite, the Training Grounds Key, the Mercenary Camp Entry Slip, Pest Repellent, and the Athena Orb. There's nothing that actually comes from these battles, so it's purely a completionist task as far as I'm concerned, so not something I'd personally spend points on. Next, we have some costume items, the Cracked Nut, Pungent Powder and Pungent Powder 2. And rounding out the 5 point category, we have the items needed to make the old Rarab tail. That makes the level 95 cat fight an absolute cakewalk. These items being the Seasoning Stone, the Fossilized Bone and the Fossilized Fang. Now onto the 50 point category. Starting us off, we have the Mog Coupon IS1. This can be converted into any tier 1 skirmish piece, be that Faithful's legs or torso, or any of the visages. Joining these are all the Omen items, used alongside the previously mentioned Faithful species and visages to make an Alluvion skirmish pop. These skirmish items could also be of interest this month, due to events, as both the Skirmish Stone and Arcane Glyptics campaign, and the Skirmish Frenzy campaign Plus are in effect, making these events at least a little bit more of a moneymaker. We also have the usual 2 bits of bait required for the Abisu fishing rod, these being the Drill Calamari and Dwarf Pugil. Can't say I know how much or how often you can obtain this bait normally, but it's always in the logging campaign, so whether you'd want to waste any points on this even at 50 is entirely up to you. The rest of the 50 point category is made up of the costume armour sets, this being the Corrigan / Lycopodium set, the Chocobo set, the Pupil set and the Track set. Now out of all of these, the only one that you can +1 that is of any relevance is the Track Pants. The +1 of that gives 8% movement speed for all jobs. So if that's something that interests you, that might be worthwhile spending points on. The rest it's purely for if you want to look like a Corrigan / Lycopodium or Chocobo for some strange reason. Yeah. And that is your 50 point category. Now moving on to the 150 point category. We start off with the Blizzard brand, which is mainly just a lock style sword. You +1 by synergizing 2 of them together. Just gives you an enchantment of Blizzard, so again it's not really useful. It does look kind of cool though, so like I said, lock style. We also have the Aphmau statue, which, yeah, if you're into having statues in your mock house, power to you. And then we get on to the masses of mounts. Yeah. So we have the Tiger mount, Crab mount, Bomb mount, Crawler mount, Beetle mount, the Magic Pot mount, the Tulfair mount, the War Machine mount, the Zomet mount, the Hippogriff mount, the Spheroid mount, and the Kuril mount. So if you've ever missed out on any of them, now is your time to jump on them. 150 points. You could get a lot. And the rest of the items in the 150 point category are your freight pouches for the stones from or coins, sorry, from Walk of Echoes, and also the frayed sacks, also from Walk of Echoes, which drop your devious ties and luminal residues. So if you're looking at unlocking a weapon skill, this is where you want to be. For 375 points, there are 6 items here. It's 2 sets of 3 really. First set of 3 are the kitchen brick, kitchen stove and kitchen plate. This combines together to make the galley kitchen. None of these are sendable until you get to the galley kitchen stage. You can send the galley kitchen between characters, you cannot send the 3 individual parts. Keep that in mind. On the other end of the spectrum, the Melodious Plans, Timber's Case Kit and Musicianry Kit combine to make the Orchestrion, and these can be sent. Why there's a difference I have no idea, but yeah, those individual items and the finished piece can be sent between characters. I personally recommend both. I really like the way the Galley Kitchen looks. It is purely just a look thing. Its Mog Garden effect is Storage 17, Mog Enhancement Fishing, in brackets items. But yeah, I personally love the look of it. And as for the Orchestrion, it's fantastic being able to change the music in your Mog house rather than the same old music that just puts you to sleep. I had a discussion about that last night in LS. The Orchestrion gives storage of 2, but that's not what you've got it for. It also gives Mog Enhancement Lightning, again not what you've got it for. And that is your 375 point category. For 500 points, there's actually 6 items this month. There's the usual 1000 point items in the shape of the patio design plans, which allows you to convert the second floor of your Mog house into an outdoor looking area, which I personally quite like. And also the caliber and facility rings, the XP and capacity point rings. There's also 3 items that these are the only ones that don't have the prices affected. That is the Aroha statue, which gives you 4 storage. Again, if you like statues, it is Aroha, so it looks cool, but that's about it. The Lost Sickle returns. It looks a bit outlandish, but you combine 2 of them together, you get a level 1 damage to delay 513 scythe with additional effect of death. Probably a terrible proc rate, but hey, it's got the additional effect of death. And the most important part is the Gubu mount. I will be jumping on that, you best believe. The image for it is a Taru sitting on top of it, and it just looked brilliant. Those sort of images are why I sometimes wish I was a Taru. But then I remember elves are best. Always. Always. Swiftly moving on. Our 550 point category is made up of the Honey Wine, Beastly Shank and Blue Pondweed, used to pop Fafnir, Behemoth and Adamantoid. Almost forgot that there. Yeah, if you want them, go for it. There's the, as always, Waste Pick, the Moat Cart Creel, which has 1 use and 1 use alone, and that is the Mog Garden quest that requires it. All other uses for it, nope. 550 points even is a waste. Do not do it. You don't even get a full stack of Moat Carps. It's just no. I would love to see the numbers on how often that gets picked. And the rest of the 550 point category is Warren Sacks of +1 skirmish stones. So if you're looking into skirmish stone augmenting this month, this might interest you. But if you're doing the event this month, you'll get a whole hoary host of +2s. So yeah, I wouldn't spend my points on them personally. And rounding us out, for 750 points, we have the usual savoury shank, sweet tea, red pondweed. Savoury shank pops King Behemoth, the sweet tea pops Nidog, and the red pondweed pops Aspidoshalon. Yeah, if you want a black belt, maybe fighting them, I'd do the BCNM personally. The only other thing is the defending ring from Savoury Shanks and King Behemoth. Still really good. Still, I think I'm 0 for 42 now? I think. Yeah, it's about that. And yeah, the rest of the category is Void Watch drops for upgrading armour. So you've got Akvan's Pennon, Kagan's Cuticle, Kalengos Cloth, Hahava's Mail, Hill's Twill, and Void Rot Plate. And that, ladies and gentlemen, I assume you're all ladies and gentlemen, I don't judge, you can be whatever you want, is it for December's login campaign. So what are you going to be spending your points on? Anything sound appealing? Will you be holding back 1500 regardless of what's on offer next month? I have all the mounts, so that's what I would spend money on or point on if I didn't have them. Aside from the Gubu, I need to get the Gubu still. Other than that, I will be maybe just stocking up on Void Watch armor upgrades, because the rest's a bit meh. I don't need any of the rest of it. If I was looking into an Empyrean weapon skill and I needed more, I would go into the 150 point category. But I've got a lot sitting from a couple of this option ago when it was the best option, so I just ordered them, stockpiled them, that's the word. So yeah, I'll just be stockpiling Void Watch drops, I reckon. Yeah, I hope this has been of help to you. If it has, let me know in the comments below. Thumbs up button, all that good stuff. If you want to stick around for more of these guides, more of the monthly campaign breakdowns, or just more 11 content in general, or gaming content in general, subscribe as well. For now, I've been Bairdos. This has been my login campaign breakdown for December. My voice is going, so I'm going to head off. You take it easy, have a good day. Adios.